Good evening. A very gloomy day across the area. Rainy conditions, windy, strong winds today, mostly cloudy skies. But you can see that most of the rain that we saw last night has pushed off to the southeast. And what we're actually seeing is the wraparound of this system. Now, we did see a decent amount of rainfall across the area today. Most of us under 1/4 of an inch, including in Charleston. Only 1/10 of an inch registered here. 2/10 of an inch indicator, but 7/10 of an inch down to the south in Robinson. Areas around Robinson saw most of that rain today, as a lot of that was mostly contained to the southeast. And you can see that on our daytime highs here, conditions were cooler down to the south, 52 in Effingham and 53 in Terre Haute. And as I said, up to the north, temperatures around 56 degrees in Champaign today. So that rain did have some effect on our temperatures across the area today. And overnight tonight, 36 degrees will be our low. So back down near the mid 30s. The clouds will be moving out overnight tonight, and we'll be seeing high pressure taking over, meaning that we'll see a little bit sunnier of a sky for tomorrow. Winds will continue to stay strong coming from the northwest, around 10 to 15 miles an hour consistently, though they could be gusting up to 25 miles an hour at times. And those gusts will stay around that 20 to 25 mile an hour range tomorrow. As we look at our daily breakdown for Thursday, sunny skies throughout the entire day, winds continuing to blow in from the north and northwest. That's not really going to be cooling our temperatures though. In fact, we're actually going to see a little bit warmer of a day tomorrow. 57 degrees for our high in Charleston. These fall temperatures will be continuing as we look ahead towards the end of this work week. Again, Futurecast here, you can see a lot of that rain contained to the southeast of our viewing area. As I roll this forward for you, much of that rain will stay down there and mostly be out of the picture by the time we hit midnight tonight. And again, these clouds will be clearing off to the east, leaving us with a sunny sky during the day tomorrow, though some clouds will start to move back into the picture, moving into the morning of Halloween. But towards the evening of Halloween, it'll be a very nice night for all the trick-or-treaters going out door to door, trying to get their hands on some of that delicious candy. Temperatures around 54 degrees at 7 p.m. on Friday. Mostly clear skies will be overhead throughout the entire evening on Friday. 51 degrees around 8 p.m. and temperatures back into the 40s by 9 o'clock. But again, a very nice weekend for trick-or-treating. It'll also be a very nice weekend for EIU football here on campus. We'll be seeing the UT Martin Skyhawks coming to town to play our EIU Panthers at kickoff at Saturday at 2 o'clock. 54 degrees around kickoff, mostly cloudy or mostly clear skies with winds around 5 to 10 miles an hour. These winds will be continuing coming from the west, might cause a little bit of trouble for the kickers out there. But of course, we're all hoping that Eastern comes out with the W against UT Martin on Saturday to add another win onto their record. And again, daylight savings time ending in only 3 days. November 2nd, we'll officially be seeing the clocks falling back from 2 a.m. to 1 a.m. That means we'll be seeing those sunrise and sunset totals shifting accordingly. And Saturday brings our last sunset after 5 p.m. of the year for 2025. And again, the main topic for the week ahead, or for this past week, has been Hurricane Melissa making landfall in Jamaica as a Category 5 hurricane. Now, it had the second lowest pressure for a landfall in the Atlantic Ocean at 892 millibars. For context, average sea level pressure is over 1,000 millibars, so over a 10% drop in that pressure. And we saw wind gusts with Melissa nearly 240 miles an hour at times with those wind gusts. Now, again, we'll be continuing to see this drift off to the northeast, missing the U.S., but potentially hitting a couple more of those Caribbean islands. 53 degrees on Saturday to start the month of November,